We hit the jackpot.
Any disasters there, Snake? I mean, last week you had the floor.
Oh, we're still doing it. Still cleaning up.
Oh, God.
Yeah, it's a mess. But you did get a check from the insurance company, so that helps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
I guess
is it?
you don't usually get floods there too often, huh?
No, this is not a flood. This is a sewer backup.
Oh,
That's even worse.
yes.
Well, we could say you're full of shit, Snake. But
Oh, that might be right too.
Yeah, boy. Yeah.
That's not fun though.
No,
Throwing a lot of stuff away.
man. Yeah. Oh, that's it's kind of par for the course down here in Louisiana. You know, where so many houses flood. There's lots of things sometimes even after heavy rain, there's lots of things out on the curb.
Well, David Krippner's not coming today because his washing machine flooded, backed up. So they're out buying new rugs.
Yeah. Yeah. I got the text from him. The thing is, for some reason, he put on the text, you'll see us October 11th or sooner. So I would think it must have been a typo because I said that's taken 3 months to go buy flooring.
It could be.
Yeah.
Uh,
I don't know.
Hey, Barry,
Hey, Snake.
I not too long ago bought a Bacon and Day Montana #8,
Beautiful.
but I'm not so sure it wasn't gimmicked, enhanced a little, but we'll see.
What
You're
are
not
those?
so sure what?
What?
What'd you say about it? You're not so sure what?
It might have been enhanced. You
Oh,
know,
okay, yeah.
but it's sure pretty.
What is it?
It's a banjo. It's
Banjo.
90 years old.
90 years old?
I got one that's 90, built in 23,
Wow.
1923.
Yeah. No, you have to specify. Yeah. So do you play it or you just look at that something that
Well,
Oh, we play it.
yeah.
I've got I'm right in front of me. I'm pointing, it's 12 inches from my fingertip. I got a 1924 Bacon and Day. And I play it a lot.
What number?
Number one.
Bacon and Day?
sounds like a sandwich to me.
Yeah.
Two gentlemen, one in Massachusetts, or Connecticut,
Uh-huh.
where they manufacture these banjos.
Mhm. So do they have a very special sound to them or a special action, or they just
Well, yeah, depending on the player. Depending on the player's taste.
mhm,
You're
It's
good
one of
quality.
the top banjo players around, a Bacon and Day. But
mhm.
then you got Gibson, that's a big name. You got Vega, that's a big
Paramount.
name. Paramount. Yeah, depending on the player, I've got two Vegas. I'm looking at two Vegas, a Bacon and a Gibson right here in the garage, and a Janie.
I got 4 Bacons and a Vega.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Just what I need, and no gigs.
Yeah. Yeah, but you can impress your guests when they come over,
That
just-
1923 Barry is a #4.
Right. I never could buy more than a number one because it costs too much.
It was pricey.
mhm. Even used they're pricey.
Well, they go from 1 to 9. The #9 is called an E+ Ultra, and they're just out of sight.
But the real expensive one is actually the number 6.
Was it?
Yeah, that's the one with ebony and all that.
Oh, inlays or just
Oh yeah, all of them have inlays and
I would
stuff.
have to mean the ebony though.
How does it play, Snake? You like it?
Not as well as my old one,
Mhm.
but
Is that your favorite axe? Bacon and Day?
well, I play the Vega Vox quite a bit too.
Mhm.
See, what I did, I got all the brands, Bacons and Gibsons and Vegas and all that, but then I had a guy make me a peach banjo, a custom made banjo. The guy in Germany, Took him a year to build it, but I had all my own specifications.
Uh-huh.
He built it just like I wanted it. You know, it's beautiful. It's based on a Vega Vox.
Hmm.
You know, it's called, he calls it the Master Vox. So I play that on a gig now,
Mhm.
but I still have all these banjos. I don't know what I'm gonna do with them. One day, I guess my family will sell them.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, they're all from $2,000 to $3,000, $4,000. That's what they're worth. Now, I don't know what you can get for them, but that's what an appraiser would, appraise them at.
Yeah.
Well, that number 8 cost me 3,500.
Right.
But
Of course, probably when it was new in 1923, it probably was like $12, huh?
like 200.
I'm just kidding.
A couple of hundred.
A couple hundred. Yeah,
Well, take
Yeah.
away 100 years, prices changed a lot.
yes, indeed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you guys, Billy and Tom, with banjos, for some reason, the pre-war banjos are the really good ones.
Hmm.
Call it pre-World War II.
Mhm.
The reason they say for that, the reason is not only the craftsmanship, but the main reason is the alloys in the iron and all that, the metal, the alloys changed because of the war.
Yeah.
A little bit less nickel, a little bit more bronze or whatever, So all the alloys changed. And when the alloys changed, that changed the tone of the banjos.
Oh, okay.
Now,
That's
I don't
interesting.
know if that's true or not. I can't tell by my own ear. I mean, I got a Gibson banjo that I practice on every day. And I took all the old metal off because it was pitted. And I got it in a bag, the original metal. And I got a kit of all new metal put on. I can't tell a difference in the sound.
Hmm.
My ear can't hear it, but
Yeah.
apparently a lot of people can.
All
Yeah.
my Bacons are from 32 on down, and the Vega's about a 62.
Right.
Okay.
Renee Carnes worked on the Vega.
Yeah, she's tops.
Mhm. What was the one Les had that you remember? You told us a story that when you started, Barry, that you had to get one like Les Musket because you thought
That's the Janie. I'm looking at a Janie right
Yeah,
up here too.
because you liked the way he played.
Les got a Janie, so we all got Janies.
Okay. Thought it'd make you play like Les, huh?
Yeah.
My first one was a Ludwig.
Ludwig, I thought they made drums.
Well, it was a drum company, and they
Yeah.
started making banjos back in the 20s.
Okay. The Ludwig, that's the brand Ringo used to play, Beatles.
But,
I never liked the sound of Ludwig banjos.
No, I mean, I'm talking about drums.
I traded it for some guns.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, that's interesting to know in case I decide to buy me a banjo.
Well, you guys, every Friday, you're surrounded by banjo players, so
Yep.
doesn't hurt to know a little something about them.
Right. Yeah,
We absorb it every week.
yeah. No, as I was saying, like way back when Les was there at the Mustache, I was going to try to learn to play the banjo, and my dad actually went and got me a 4-string banjo for Christmas. It was not just a cheap one because I told him I wanted to try to learn. This is even before I was married, and Les Musket was actually giving me some pointers and some lessons, but he had me tune it to that like my dog has fleas thing, that.
Oh, okay.
And then I was having trouble with it because I played guitar my whole, for 20 years, or well, not couldn't have played it for 20 years then, but I had been playing guitar for a while. And then later during one of these sessions here, they said, well, you could have done the Chicago type tuning, which is the first 4 strings of the guitar. And I said, well, I probably would have made a lot more progress faster if I knew that I could have done that, but I was trying to learn the way Les was playing. And the strumming is what he was telling me, because I would, he says, play like you got something stuck at the end of your fingertips. And you're just trying to flick it off, is what the way he described it to me,
Right.
I never did get really good at it, but
Don't you use Chicago style?
I do.
So do I.
Right. You see, I was not aware that I could have, that I had that as an option. I was just, that's less about it. And I guess it's kind of like the ukulele is tuned also, huh?
They're tuned.
Right.
Right. Yeah. And maybe one day. I still play guitar a little bit. Not like I used to.
Les was a fabulous banjo player.
Mhm.
He was fabulous. It's too bad, but at that time they wanted a showman up there. They wanted what Mike Gentry did, you know, and what I subsequently did. I just modeled myself after Mike.
Right. Yeah, Les was pretty stoic. And he played the hell out the banjo, but like I said, he all even changed the expression.
And they didn't want that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
what happens if the leader is playing the Chicago style tuning and the sideman is playing what Billy had? Does that matter?
No, it actually makes it sound fuller
Yep.
because you play the same chord, but it's different voicings.
Okay.
Very
It's
true.
actually better if you have two different styles up there, or three different styles, or four different styles. What the hell?
You
Mhm.
got tenor tuning,
Tater tuning, what is that?
tenor.
Tenor.
Oh, tenor. Okay, I thought you said tater. Okay. Yeah,
Tenor banjo.
yeah. Oh, that's right. Isn't that what Jeff played? Tenor?
Right,
Yeah.
right.
See, I do remember some things. It's funny, we're doing this Zoom meeting, I'm learning things and actually retaining some of it.
What say, Gim?
Is a Gim.
Hey, Jim. Ah, it must be cool. You're outside.
He's
Good.
fit to be, and he's fit to be tie-dyed.
Why is this doing that?
There he is.
There we are. There we are.
Now he's
Hey,
lancing.
Gim.
That's better.
Gim, you look like you're right out of the 1960s, Hoss.
That's it, baby. That's it. I got this shirt at the museum when we were down there in Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Somewhere it says American Banjo Museum or something like that. Anyway, tie-dyed, man. Remember tie-dyed, or you were?
Oh, yeah.
You were too young for that.
Yeah, I got in my closet with my Nehru.
Nehru coat, good for you.
Yeah, man.
They're getting ready to have that event again at the American Banjo Museum, the Hall of Fame induction. Remember, three of us at least went to it, Snake, myself, and Gim, right?
Sure, absolutely.
They get ready to do that again this year coming up.
Yep. Well, they have one. They do have one every year, though. They have some sort. That
Right,
was- yeah, usually in September, as I remember.
right.
Induction ceremonies.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, Mike Gentry was inducted into that.
Great, wonderful. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
That was quite a while ago, wasn't it, Barry?
yeah, a few years ago, about 5, 6, 7 years ago.
Terrific. Yeah, there's been some really good banjo players inducted in that. It was really, what really was a couple. Was it last year that Eddie Erickson went in and Brad Roth? They're wonderful players.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
I sent you guys all a note this afternoon. Have you seen it yet?
Yeah.
No, I haven't.
Yeah. Well, Marty's been on the case, and so he's finally set some dates, and he's trying to finalize the arrangements for the hotel and the bar and all that kind of thing. Looks like mid-October.
It'll probably be like,
Okay.
or no, 9:30.
Is that Emily?
I don't think so.
I thought I'd heard another voice in here somewhere. Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
Dottie.
Oh, Dottie, okay. Okay. Yeah, I got a couple things from Mike Johnson. I don't know if he's going to show up today or not, but he sent me some videos, and one of them I couldn't get it to play really well, but the
Oh.
other one I transferred. It was from a 2000. I guess it really wasn't a reunion, but it was a show with Joel was leading the band. I know Gim was in it.
Oh, really?
And And also he sent me a news article way back from 2000 when Les Muscat they did a benefit for him in New Orleans at the Palm Court or something to help him pay costs for his bypass surgery.
Oh,
So
my.
he sent me those. But I could go ahead and play one of the clips from
Sure.
it was in Connecticut in the year 2000. Let me get it up here. You.
Hey, Gim,
Yeah.
while you're queuing that up, there's a week in October. I sent you a thing a good while ago that I can't make the reunion. It's like the last week in October. You might want to, or I could resend those dates.
You got to send that to Marty. He asked.
Yeah, Marty's carrying the ball right now. But
Yeah, I'm
the
sending
dates,
it to Marty.
the dates we proposed are the 11th, 12th, and 13th, I think. It was the second
That's
week.
fine. That's fine. I'm out the last week of October. I can't make it.
The 11th, 12th, that was the week of the 50th reunion. Because it
That's
was around Columbus Day, I remember that.
Yeah, I said, that's what I told him. I said, it's sort of a 50th
Ah,
anniversary redux.
well, here's
Hey,
Mike
guys.
right now. Hey,
Like,
Mike,
How y'all doing?
okay.
Hey, Mike.
Hey,
Yeah, see the top of your head.
yeah,
There it is. Okay. Uh-oh,
how's that?
that's better. Okay. Yeah, I was just getting ready to put on one of the clips from one of the videos you sent me.
Oh, okay.
Here we go. See if I can get this thing to go.
Ladies and gentlemen, over the years, your father's mustache ran 14 nightclubs. This is way before Planet Hollywood or the rest of those pale imitations. Coast to coast, people came in and sang now obscure tunes. And the one
It's
good
always
thing that
our
we did do,
uniform.
aside from please a lot of people with music, was we allowed 15, 25,000, somewhere in that range, of young people to work their way through college, drinking beer, trying to sell beer, trying to sell peanuts, trying to sell straw hats, trying to sell this and try that, and trying to make love to as many women as they could possibly do. Those who were successful in all the things have gone on to new ventures. Some are presidents of corporations, lawyers, and doctors, and the rest are here today. So here we go, and we have some door prizes today, so pay attention.
Okay,
Jim, you look younger.
That was 1999 tape, right, Bill?
that one said 2000 on it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. There was 1999 and no, 1998 or something like that in
Yeah,
2000.
yeah. The 1998 one, I couldn't get it to track well enough to make a decent video. I could
Okay.
hear it, but I couldn't, it just was really noisy looking.
I knew one of those tapes might have a problem, but I wasn't sure which one.
Yeah, that was from 2000,
Okay,
and it played a lot better, In fact, I have that entire one transferred. I put it in my Google Drive, and anybody that's interested in just getting the whole concert, it's an hour and 6 minutes long.
Really?
If you send me your email address, I can just send you the Google link. You could just download it right to your computer,
That looked like the Mustache Washboard Band.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was at the Connecticut Jazz Festival, but I remember it sort of.
yeah, we
I
did
was-
that for 2 or 3 years there, I think, Jim, didn't we?
Yeah, well, we had the big banjo concerts there for with you and Peter and
Yeah.
others.
Washboards.
I saw Sullivan back there, and I think I saw Joan, and I saw Ira.
Yeah, the
But,
tuba player, I think his name's Red, but I'm not sure what his last name is.
Mhm.
I didn't notice him.
Yeah, because he was hidden behind a bunch of people, but you could barely pick out his face, and the washboard player kind of on your left behind you, Jim, was Bob White. WHYTE, and then the trombone player was Lenny Kassonen.
Well, that's who that was. I sounded like Neil, but and then I thought it might be Craig, but then
No, it was Lenny.
didn't look like either one.
No,
Lenny's the one that fell off the bleachers and broke his leg. Remember at one of the concerts?
Ugh.
It might have been Carnegie, or maybe it was in Oklahoma City. He fell and broke
but
his leg.
it was Clearwater,
Clearwater.
and it was Gene Blood, a washboard player from New England. It fell
Oh,
off the
boy.
back of that stage.
It
he
wasn't
thought it was up
Lenny?
Huh?
It wasn't Lenny?
No. It was Gene Blood. He was standing right next to me when he went off. He thought the stage was up against a solid wall, but it was just a curtain with a space between it.
Oh,
And he went off and he got back up and he was okay.
okay.
Yes. Okay.
Well,
So you went-
Joe Petroselli just said he's coming to the reunion.
Yeah.
Oh,
Cool.
okay. Well, yeah, so he leaned back against the curtain and thought it was a solid wall or something?
Yeah. He thought the stage was all the way backed up against a solid wall and it wasn't. And he
Wow.
just leaned back against it thinking he just kind of relaxed and lounged a little bit and down he went. And
Damn,
that stage was at least 3 feet off the floor.
that would hurt. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did he play one of those wah, wah, wahs when he got back up?
Hey, Barry, I got a question for you. Are you playing anywhere Sunday, Monday or Tuesday, other than Fritzl's on Wednesday?
It depends on what I get, around here, it's all spot jobs, except for
Yeah.
Frickles. It's all
Remember,
spot jobs.
remember our reed player from Denver, Andrew Vogt, and his wife?
Oh, yeah.
We were down
What's
there a
his
couple,
name?
3 years ago. They're coming down Sunday.
What's his name?
Andrew.
Yeah, Andrew.
Yeah, he's a great guy, great player. Good
Well,
Lord.
tell him if he's still in town for Wednesday to stop by and see me.
Yeah, I did. I reminded him you'd be there and he said, his wife is a dancer of some kind. She comes down there every year for some kind of a dance convention or something. And so Andrew will be down there Sunday through, well, he comes back on Thursday and she's staying there a little longer.
Although the city's slow right now, man. Wednesday night we were slow. It's summer. It's hot.
Yeah,
You don't
hotter
go
than hell
anywhere.
here too, but we don't have your humidity.
Yeah, it's very hot. But Danny Rubio plays down there on a few days a week.
I'll
Yeah.
email Danny and see if he's gonna be playing somewhere when Andrew's there, because Andrew, I was talking to him the other day and he said he met Danny at the bar with you one time down there, Barry, a couple of years ago.
Right.
Mhm.
Yeah, Danny works on a weekend, so if he's in town for the weekend, Danny will be, it's right down the street from where I'm at.
Yeah, he's coming in, they're flying in on Sunday and Andrew's leaving on Thursday. He's got gigs back here.
This is going back to the video we just looked at. Is Somebody Stole My Gal sort of a standard opening number at the Mustaches? Pretty much? Okay. 'Cause I know
Joel said that every club that he opened, the first song played in the club on opening night was Somebody Stole My Gal.
Mhm.
Right.
So it became kind of the opening number for everybody. And when we played in the Banjo Museum, they redid their showroom like the Mustache. And our
Oh, yeah.
first number there was Somebody Stole My Gal.
Yeah,
And I remember at Carnegie too, I think so. And
Absolutely.
also the first number that y'all played to warm up when they had everybody all in that big room, when Joel was just getting everybody together to warm up or practice for the concert. Somebody Stole My Gal was the first thing everybody played too.
Kind of an unwritten tradition again.
That's it, babe. You got it.
Bill, on that, you can make sure Chris is aware of that tape you just played. And if he wants to put it up on whatever he does for his website for the Mustache, he's welcome to it.
Yeah, the MP4 file I encoded is ready for YouTube. You can put it right on YouTube,
Okay.
just like it is, you know.
You know, I went through some of Chris's stuff again last week. He's got some really good stuff on there. If you dig down into it, hit links and stuff. He's
Yeah.
really got some good stuff.
I think I may have another cassette tape of that 1999 one, Bill. If I can find that, I'll send that on to you.
Okay, yeah, I could try it because the decks I have are very good. So if it's something that can be tracked, it would usually track it. But this thing it just looked pretty bad. I could hear it, you know, the audio is good, but it just didn't look.
Well, I knew one of them might not be good, but I wasn't sure which one. So
Yeah.
And I didn't really have any way to check them before I sent them.
Yeah. Anyway, this is another thing Mike sent me. I have another clip to play from that video with music, but Mike sent me this with it was a let's see, what would you call it?
Oh yeah,
Let me get that. I'm sorry. Get
I
this
found
one.
that in a Mississippi rag here, and I thought, well, I'll send it on to you guys because I never knew either one of them. And I don't know if either one of them is still around or what, but I thought y'all might like it, or
I think Babs, his wife, is still around.
Okay.
I don't know if she has a copy of that or not, but that's an old issue of the Mississippi rag.
Yeah, it was from 2000. It
Yeah,
was August of 2000, and it showed. It just said that it was a benefit for less, and it was a nice long article that goes with it. I scanned the whole thing, but you can't really see the picture as well that way. But it talks about the different people that were there, and that there was a benefit for. He had bypass surgery, so I guess it was. They say recovery party, but I imagine it was something to help pay the bills for it. So, you know.
He was a funny guy, man.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah, he was fun. Yeah.
He had a dry sense of humor, but boy, it was hilarious if you got to figure him out, you know?
Yeah.
Typical British understatement. Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
And Babs was an artist on the square for years. On Jackson Square. Yeah.
I never knew that. No.
I remember when we used to play
Yeah,
Havana Gila, and in the middle of Havana Gila, Les would go into a banjo solo. He'd play that song, You'll Never Walk Alone. Y'all remember that one?
Oh yeah.
yeah.
You know, the Jerry Lewis Telethon song. He
Oh,
played
yeah.
on a banjo. It was great. It was really great.
Hi, Roger. How y'all
What
doing?
about Les Muscat, Roger?
That's
Hey, Roger.
Yeah.
How y'all doing today?
You were doing fine.
That's good.
How's things in Arizona besides hot?
It got so hot the other day. I
How
couldn't
hot did it get?
Yeah,
It got hotter than a devil's ass.
Oh, man, that's hot.
I walked outside and I thought I stepped in the devil's oven.
Good Lord. Yeah.
It's very dry, so that's somewhat helpful, you know. But
Well,
been
it's helpful.
like a monsoon the last 2 nights in a row, which is just
Oh.
like a big thunderstorm coming through with lightning
Mhm.
and cooled everything down. So that's sort of nice.
Yeah.
You get rain here. It just comes in small bunches throughout the summertime. Sometimes it can flood a lot too, which
Sure.
people
don't like it down here, so.
Are
Well, I
y'all,
like the shirt.
are you at the bottom of a mountain or something? Where you are?
Well, we're in the valley.
Oh, you're in the valley, yeah.
Um,
Yeah, no wonder it floods.
It's called Rally the Valley.
Yeah,
It's a theme of their basketball team.
yeah.
Yeah, so we got mountains all around us. I like that. It's fun.
Yeah, I was surprised to hear that like Las Vegas can flood too, but then you realize it's kind of like the mountains around it. I guess if you're at the lowest point anywhere, you can flood. So it's,
Well, like New Orleans.
yeah, like
Yeah.
New Orleans is low. Yeah,
Florida does the same damn thing. They pour down rain and the streets just flood.
well, yeah, well, it's underground. It's New Orleans is below sea level, so
Right.
it fills up like a big bowl.
Well, the highest point is the French Quarter, I believe.
Yeah, close to the river, because before they levied the river, it would overflow every year and then recede. So the silt built up, and actually the areas closest to the river, the highest elevations,
Oh,
I
really?
thought
Yeah.
Monkey Hill was the highest elevation.
Monkey Hill, yeah,
Is that still there?
Yep.
it is. You can't climb on it and all like we were kids out there. They have it kind of like decorated up. It looks prettier,
Uh,
not all rutted where all the kids will run up and down it all day.
Yeah, it would rain, they get some cardboard and slide down the hill on it.
Yeah.
Used to get drunk and go drive over it.
No, I haven't heard that one. That's a good one.
Oh, yeah.
People got to realize y'all not from New Orleans. Monkey Hill's elevation is probably less than 100 feet. It's not very big, but I think they used to say it was an old Indian burial ground. I don't know if that was true or not.
I don't even think it's 100 feet. It might be 20 or 30 feet.
Yeah, it's not very high. You wouldn't need a Sherpa to get to the top.
It's,
No.
it's uptown in a park, Audubon Park.
Mm,
Anyway.
Anyway, yeah. Well, you missed it. I played a clip earlier, Roger. It was what was the name of the kind of concert, Mike? It was
It's just a Mustache Reunion Band concert that Joel had us do, I think, about 3 years in Connecticut.
Okay, because I played one clip earlier, and I have another one that I saved too. Let me see, get to it here.
It's great.
I've been away from you a long time. I never thought I'd miss you so. Somehow I feel your love is real. Oh, near you, I wanna be. The birds are singing in the summertime. The angels drumming soft and low. I know that
Hey, Jim, is that Jimmy Mazzy to your right?
I'm sorry, who? What?
Was that Jimmy Mazzy sitting down playing banjo to your right?
Oh, golly, I didn't notice. I don't
Yeah,
think so.
and then there's not just the sousaphone, but there's another guy back there, didn't see in the previous clip, playing a tuba. And I couldn't tell who that is.
You know, the tuba was, the tuba bell was hiding his face. I couldn't tell who it was.
Yeah,
He was better off.
and then there was a guy,
Probably.
there was somebody behind Danny Sullivan, but you couldn't see him either. And then off behind you, Jim, there was, and beside Lenny, there was somebody sitting down in the background. Looked like he would maybe playing piano, but I couldn't tell who that was either.
I doubt that there was a piano there because it didn't look like there was room for one.
That was one of the regular venues though in that
Yeah,
room.
it was the inside venue, right?
Yeah.
Say, Ira,
Hey,
Guys, how's everybody tonight?
Era.
you just missed the
Everybody got the
picture.
email from Marty, huh?
Yeah,
Good.
Hey, Ira, you just missed a picture of your cohort, little Ira. You missed it.
Which one was it?
The video.
Playing the washboard.
Ah. So we have a date for the reunion, huh?
We do indeed, we do
Are you
indeed.
happy now, Ira?
Marty's been busy.
We have
Yeah.
a date also.
Marty's
Yeah,
been
you
busy.
put down,
I looked at the
Mid-October.
email. I know what month it's in. I just didn't see the date.
October 11th, 12th, and 13th.
Okay.
Yeah, we decided on weekdays and then he found out that hotels were more available on weekdays than they were on weekends
Oh,
because it's football season and Yale has a lot of things going on. So,
Plus, he said the flights are cheaper too.
yeah,
Cheap
Not that
flights.
you care, Kim.
Yeah, right, cheap flights. What does that mean?
It should be good.
Okay. That
Should be
sounds
good.
Let's get a date. We can plan things now. Perfect. I have to
11,
go.
12, and
I just stopped
13.
in to say hello. I have to go to the beauty shop now and get
Well,
all.
well,
Pedicure?
All right, catch you next week.
oh, what
All right.
happened, Roger?
Yes?
You going to the beauty shop, really?
What's that?
You just said you're going to the beauty shop?
Well, yeah, I gotta get a haircut, man.
I thought you were gonna get your manscape done.
Maybe I need to go get a haircut too.
Well, I
Come
just
on,
got my-
Roger.
I got my pedicure done the other day, so now I gotta get my haircut.
I just got
I get my haircut tomorrow. I get my haircut tomorrow, thank God.
I'm gonna get one
I
too.
got the hair to take care of. so.
Yeah.
I'll catch you all next week. I got some.
All right, Roger.
Take
All
care,
right,
Roger.
Man,
all right,
Talk to you
Take
later.
care.
you're dismissed.
Thank you, sir.
Okay,
Uh,
yeah. Yeah. You know, you're talking about the grooming. I wonder, it's funny when Tom pulled up some videos from when we first started, everybody with their beards were much more substantial back then. I think when we first started, nobody had bothered to shave or get a haircut in quite a while.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, that was COVID.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think we all grew a beard. Yeah.
Barry, you coming up to New York first before the reunion?
I haven't thought about it. I just saw the email 30 seconds ago. And
Yeah.
since you've been on. But I
Yeah.
imagine I'll fly into New York and then catch a train or something to New Haven.
Mm-hmm.
You can do that. That works.
Mhm.
I'm gonna see if I can fly to New Haven from Florida.
Yeah, there's one airline that flies directly to New Haven from Florida. I'm trying to remember the name of it.
What's that,
Avito.
Spirit?
It's a new airline and it's
Oh, wonderful.
From Florida, yeah.
Well, how long is the train ride from the city to New Haven? A couple hours?
couple hours. Because it stops everywhere.
Yeah, it's only a 2-hour drive.
Sure.
Yeah, I'll have to start looking at that week and everything. You know, as far as I know, we're good to go.
Yeah, I checked, I'm clean.
Mhm.
Hey, Barry, maybe I'll fly into New York and we'll meet and rent a car and drive there.
That'd be, I'll find out what Danny wants to do.
Yep. Well, Danny's coming, right?
Yeah, we could fit 3 couples in a car.
Yep. Put Danny in the trunk.
Mhm.
As long as there's no luggage, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. He won't fit in there with the tuba though.
I think they're gonna provide it to, as we work.
Well, we arranged for it last time, so we'll probably do it again.
Right.
That's gonna be exciting. They have a date finally to plan on.
Yeah, it's just because it's just gonna be us folks having a party is basically what it is.
Hey,
That's
that's
good.
cool.
That's very cool.
Yeah, it's a little trip, you know? I mean, I haven't really been anywhere since COVID started, so.
Yeah, we haven't made a trip anywhere. I had a trip booked to see the Baltic countries next this fall. And then all this shit started over there. The Russians started shooting at people and the economy went to hell and COVID's back. So we cancel that. But, you know,
My
basically,
last trip, Barry, I think was to see you in New Orleans, you and Danny.
Dude, that was a few years ago.
That was September of 16. Oh, no, I've traveled since then. No, I've traveled. That's right. You were my first trip once I moved to Florida.
Yeah,
That was fun.
you gotta come up again.
I know.
Where are you
I
at
know.
in Florida, Ira?
What's that?
Where are you in Florida?
I'm in Fort Myers on the West
Oh.
Coast.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. It's about, I think it took me about 10 hours to get to New Orleans.
That's all?
Yeah, just went up 75, made a left on Route 10 and took it right in. I
okay.
think it was 10 hours.
Mhm. That sounds about right. It
Yeah.
take, last time I did Disney World, it took us a little over 10 hours to get there from New Orleans. So,
To Disney, and Disney's inland more, so yeah,
yeah.
that's about right.
Well, we didn't go down the, we went through Lake City and then down.
Since I've lived here, I haven't been to Disney.
Well, you might not have any kids.
Yeah.
The only reason I ever went there is because for the kids. Now we got grandkids, but I'm waiting for them to get a little older before we do it.
Mike, are you going? Mike?
Going where? Reunion?
Yeah.
No, I can't do it. I can't travel anymore. It's just really difficult for me to do much of anything anymore.
Well, that's disappointing.
Yes, it
Yeah.
is.
It is for me, but that's the way it
Unless we have
goes.
it in Denver.
Yeah, that would be good.
Yeah.
Could go up and have a jam session at Red Rocks.
Yeah.
Get
I
with
still,
Petrocelli and drive out together.
Well, he's offered to do that. And I can't do it, Jim. I just, the COPD and the emphysema is so far advanced. I run out of energy. And right now, the last 2 days, I've got a COPD exacerbation building up and it's just, I have a hard time talking for any length of time. Which most people think is great, but because I run out of breath, you know.
That's
I
right.
just can't do it.
Mm.
I really regret I can't be there for it because I've had so much fun at all the rest of them, but you know, it's the way it goes.
We'll set up a Zoom link for you.
yeah, we could do that.
That'd be cool. Are you going, Snake?
I'm gonna try, but I've got some of the same problems you do.
Yeah,
God
Well,
willing, I'll be there.
Boy, this getting old shit's getting old is getting old, you know?
it ain't for sissies, that's for damn sure.
I guess it beats the alternative though, so.
Yeah.
The older years
Yeah.
is just my ass.
I wonder if Dave Hunt will be there. He's been coming on the Zoom.
Dave will be there. I think Dave will come. At least for one of the days.
It'd be
I'm trying to
interesting.
think of some of the service personnel. I know Tom and Billy will be there. Ira will be there.
Yeah, I'll be there. Dave Hunt will come.
Who? Dave
Dave.
Hunt.
Yeah, he'll be there.
Roger will be there probably.
Right, Marty obviously will be there. Maybe McClernand and Heater.
Well, those are musicians.
McClernand for sure. Heater, I don't know.
Yeah, he hasn't got
He
in
didn't
for a
sign
while.
up.
Either Franny Smith will probably come.
I don't know.
He's from Jersey. 2.5 hour ride.
Yeah, he might be there.
Yeah, I think Franny will come. I don't know what other musicians are from Jersey.
Well, there's Rocco. Rocco's from New Jersey, and
That's right, Rocco.
let's see who else.
Lil Ira will be there.
Yeah, he's in South Jersey. He'll come.
Yeah, he'll show up for sure. And who else?
I think Mike Gentry will be there.
I hope so.
Wonder if
Yeah, I
Harold
hope he
Johnson and-
goes.
Wonder if Harold Johnson and Neil DeFeo would go up from Florida.
It might, I tell you who usually shows up at those things is Gene LeBeau.
Oh, yeah, yeah, he'll be in Denver in a couple of weeks. He's gonna sit in with us at the Evergreen Jazz Festival.
When's he coming, Mike?
I don't know, Snake, sometime before the festival.
Let me know.
You think H will be there
Where?
at the reunion?
That's what I was just saying. I
Oh, you're
wonder
talking about
if,
H.
I wonder if
He showed
Harold
up at
Johnson
every
and
one
Neil
of
will
them.
be there. Huh?
He showed up at every one we've had so
Yeah.
far.
Yeah.
The low.
Well, this will be like the one we had in New Haven, only much, much smaller, very casual.
That's a good way to put it.
And I think that'll work fine. That's all we need.
Well, it's smaller because most of the fucking guys are dead.
Yeah, I had, it was kind of painful to edit the email list, take some of the names off that the guys aren't around anymore.
Yeah, yeah.
I've been trying to find out if Wes Mix is still on
Let me
the,
ask you guys, if I missed anybody, for heaven's sake, send it on to them, would you? And let me know.
yeah,
And because I can't guarantee the accuracy of that list anymore. Things change, you know?
Of course, and I guess everything was shut down by about 8:30 too, huh? 'Cause everybody got to go home and get some rest. No, actually, I still burn the midnight oil a lot, so that's not a problem.
I tell you what, for the 87 reunion in New Haven, I ended up walking down the main street there. There was a mustache band in every bar and hotel on the street there. Playing the same music, just different members of the bands, ensembles, you know?
that
That was
was a
a
great,
fun-
that was a great reunion. That was so much fun.
Yeah. But we had a lot of people show for that. That was huge.
And we were all younger then too. So
Quite a bit.
Yeah.
Well, now that we have the concrete dates, people would have something that they could say yes or no to, you know.
exactly.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, up to now, it's been, well, let us know, yeah.
Yeah, because you might have some people that don't have anything to do with the Zoom meeting, but there's been waiting to hear what the dates are going to be.
Right. Well, this went out to everybody on the list, right?
Well, Marty sent it to his group and I sent it to the musicians, and but it was the same letter to each group. So
Yeah, I think I just got it yesterday, but I haven't had a chance to respond yet. I got to talk with Bonnie. We got to figure out, you know, how we'd be able to work it out.
I wish New Haven was a little easier to get to from out west.
yeah, I can understand that.
Bill, on that tape you played the clips from, have you looked at the end of the tape? Does it list who the musicians were on it? I tried to do that on all those tapes when I did them years ago. It may have the list of musician names on the end of it.
The one that I transferred did not.
Okay,
It just ended with some shots of the landscape outside the club. I didn't include that. I just did the show, you know.
that's cool.
The other one I'd have to go and look through it because it just didn't track well. It just hurt my eyes to see it.
I'm sure I've got another one of those. I'll send it to you.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. Well, here I don't know if y'all want to. It's already. I can play for Ira the opening. What time is it? It's only 4.
10 to 6.
Yeah. I can play the
Yeah, play
opening
that. That was good.
from the. This was from the 2000 reunion band reunion.
Mustache Reunion Band concert in Connecticut at the Great Connecticut Traditional Jazz Festival.
Okay.
Circa 1999.
Yeah, because Joel talks for a little bit before he gets started here.
I think this was 2000, Barry.
2000.
Ladies and gentlemen, over the years, your father's mustache ran 14 nightclubs. This is way before Planet Hollywood or the rest of those pale imitations. Coast to coast, people came in and sang now obscure tunes. And the one good thing that we did do, aside from please a lot of people with the music, was we allowed 15, 25,000, somewhere in that range, of young people to work their way through college, drinking beer, trying to sell beer, trying to sell peanuts, trying to sell straw hats, trying to sell this and try that, and trying to make love to as many women as they could possibly do. Those who are successful in all of things have gone on to new ventures. Some are presidents of corporations, lawyers, and doctors, and the rest are here today. So here we go, and we have some door prizes today, so pay attention.
Okay.
Unbelievable.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, that trombone player, stage right, wasn't he at the reunion in Carnegie?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, he was there.
okay. Yeah. And it looked like there was somebody sitting down playing something next to him, but I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. And I thought it might be a piano because it looked like his hands were just out in front of him playing
Mhm.
piano, but I couldn't be sure. And then there was another banjo player off the side. He didn't show in that clip. And there was a guy behind Danny, and I don't know, I think he was playing banjo, but I couldn't see his face.
Mhm. Yeah. Anyway, no, but it was fun listening to because I remember that as being the opening number at the New Orleans Club all the time too.
So that was 22 years ago.
Yeah,
How old is Joel today?
Old.
Is he 80?
yeah,
Well, I'm 83 and he's a couple, 3 years older than I am, so he's got to be 85 or 6 at least.
Oh.
85 minus 20 years. He was 67.
Where was that taken? Where was that?
Connecticut. Jazz Festival,
Modus
okay.
Resort.
Sunrise Resort in Moodus, Connecticut.
Modus, Connecticut. Out in the woods, man, I'll tell you. Woof.
Yeah, well, some of those rainstorms that came up there were pretty bad, weren't they, Jim?
Blew away the tent. I remember one of them blew down the tent.
Ira, you saw your boy, little Ira?
Yeah, I saw him there. So he drove up for that, so he'll definitely be at this reunion.
Yeah.
He was up there dealing, he was taking care of all the beer stuff for up there, I think, pretty sure for Joel.
Yeah?
Yeah, he was handling all the beer stuff as far as I remember.
Oh, he'll be there.
Well, Ira's very loyal, so he'll be, I could guarantee you he'll be here. If it's possible.
Yeah.
He still runs that little store. It has a cute name. I'm trying to remember it.
What is a hot dog place?
It's a hot dog restaurant, yeah. I think it's in a food court, I think.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Wow. Well,
So,
it looks like things might be getting
Liz
closer
and
this.
Richard met her all at Peggy's, and I told him Peggy would probably be over there sometime between 4:30 and 5.
Well, look, I'm pretty excited that we got a date anyway.
yeah,
That's great.
Yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be fun. It'll be great fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I could
3
swing it-
days, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday is fine.
Mhm. Yeah. I'd probably make a long road trip out of it and just catch the changing of the leaves all the way from Tennessee on up because it's
You could.
yeah.
Yeah, that's fun to do. That's fun to do. It starts out green and it turns colors as you go north. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you got the time and the inclination, come up and go up into Vermont and New Hampshire, see the real colors. Because mid-October is when it peaks usually.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Because I've been in
driving
Tennessee.
that far.
Yeah. Well, unless you're making a sightseeing trip out of it, not just a,
Oh yeah.
I
And
mean,
it's a prettier drive up there than down in Texas and Florida. It's just flat.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, I've been having troubles with double vision lately that they're trying to fix. I don't know if Bonnie will want me to be driving through the mountains or not, but we'll see.
Wow. That doesn't sound good.
Yeah. Yeah.
The way the flights are going, we better get to the airport next week.
Yeah.
It's a real mess.
Yeah, it sure is.
I just had to cancel out on a conference in Virginia. The airfare from here was $900.
Wow.
Yeah, Heathrow's asking the airlines to stop
Yeah.
Right.
booking
Do you see
flights.
the pictures of all the luggage here?
Oh, yeah, Delta
Delta-
flew an
Delta
airplane across the
luggage.
ocean just with luggage.
Mhm.
See, that's the next thing we gotta look at is what do the airlines cost?
Yeah. Maybe they're running a deal to Iceland and then we could come back that way.
Ray could
And
rent two
and if you
days.
take your car, it ain't much better. The gas costs so much.
Do you
Yeah.
guys know about Scott's what was it? I forget the name of the website, but this guy named Scott's got a cheap Charlie air connections, and he'll send you the bargain basement fares as he finds them. I'll send it to you. It's worthwhile because you make up. He'll find these price mistakes, and he'll send out an email that says, you can fly from here to Barcelona for $400, regular price $1,200 kind of thing, and it's good for about 2 days.
Mm.
And
Wow.
He's one of those guys who goes out and hunts for these things. I forget
Right
the
now,
name.
you want to make a direct flight somewhere, because if you start
Yeah,
making
exactly.
connections, you're going to be in trouble.
You expose yourself to that problem. Yeah, you don't want to do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
And put your instrument in the overhead. Don't check it.
Yeah. But I'm gonna have to get off. I've got to do a little dinner for the folks here, and I'll see y'all next Friday, and I'll let Marty know about the dates for sure this week.
Yeah, me too.
Terrific.
Okay.
Be well.
All right,
see you,
y'all.
Bill.
I'll see y'all
Okay,
later.
guys.
I'm going
All
too.
right, thanks, guys. Talk to you
See you
later.
next Friday.
See y'all later.
Okay.
I gotta
Take
start.
care, guys.
I gotta start cooking, so I'm
All
going
right.
away. So
All
see you
right.
later.
Bye-bye. See you
Next
next
Good
week.
night, guys.